Previously on XCOM 2.
Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
Hello everyone and welcome back for Operation Leviathan Part 2. In the last episode, we just finished nuking the terrarium. I mean, it was bad feelings, you know. They were obviously abducting people and studying them and doing all kinds of alien science, and we didn't like that, so we dimensional rifted it completely. We're going to scout in with our gatekeeper and let's see if... Alright, I guess we're going to bring everyone up to this line then, and that's going to be our new line in the sand, for want of a better way of putting it. I'm going to keep myself up here for a moment while we reload. We can hear that there is obviously that sector pod over the other side, which is terrifying. Let's bring Matrix over here,
Headed there now.
and we'll see if we can get eyes on it while we're moving everyone else into position. I'm surprised we haven't seen those berserkers that I mentioned. That is the most surprising bit of it. Yeah, you can just come straight down, Volkova.
No problem, boss.
Dark Shadow, we can get you up as well.
On the move.
My avatar can come on in over this side, take the hard cover. Right. Overwatch.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Gatekeeper can't overwatch. Jihan can step on in.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm on it.
And we'll probably spend next turn reloading everyone and getting
I hope it's worth it.
various skills back. Most notably Dimensional Rift, because it is by far the best thing ever.
Overwatch.
And Jackson, you can step on down here. So we're keeping everyone roughly spaced out just in case there's some kind of explosion that goes off. We'll put you on Overwatch. We'll reload everyone next turn. And that is it. Ooh. Is that enough to trigger, or did they move past fast enough? I think they moved past... Matrix could probably see them. That's okay, I don't mind that. So Matrix, that was you that could tell what was going on there. Let's bring you up over here to this corner.
Moving on target location. Looks like hostiles over here.
Mech and 2 Archons. That is not a particularly dangerous pod. I mean, it'll take a lot of firepower to take it down, but that's only because of the amount of health they've got, not because they're actually dangerous. And maybe it's this that's been turning around. I could have sworn I heard a sector pod, unless it's like over here or like far over here. I can't see any destruction that says sector pod is this way to me. So, very weird. Right, Overwatch. Reload Overwatch.
I'm ready. On Overwatch.
I'm going to step myself down. Let's go in the middle here.
On my way.
And Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Reload Overwatch. So we've got to wait at least 4 turns. I know it's not the most interesting gameplay, but I would much rather we got through this in one piece. And we've come this far. We're not going to go into the final fight doing silly things just for the sake of it.
Moving to Overwatch.
So reload and Overwatch.
Got it.
Gatekeeper, you are once again being bait. Alright, they're actually scouting. I can hear more patrols further on, and there is definitely a sector pod out there somewhere. Big question is where? I mean, it is incredibly loud.
Moving to designated position.
There it is. Okay. So, knowing it's there, let's bring Matrix across this way.
Rolling.
I'm just going to say, that is probably worth us using some ordnance on. Trying to hack this thing almost certainly won't work. We could try stealing one of these guys. That will draw his attention, though. So I think, really, we're in a case of how close can we get, and how do we get them towards us. We can get to here. We can't get to there. So we can get across to here.
I'm going. I'm on it.
Void Rift doesn't have the range that we need. Running in will get us closer to be able to use it, though.
Copy that.
Okay, your potential rocket fun. Now let's do Jackson next. Jackson, you can come over to this side.
Stepping off.
Me, I want to get myself somewhere useful if possible. I mean, this is not a terrible place, actually. If they patrol back, we trigger them and they come towards us.
Absolutely.
And I'll go on Overwatch as well. Dark Shadow, you could probably come and join me, but I think we'll get my avatar in for the moment, because in one turn we get Dimensional Rift back. So I think, Dark Shadow, we're going to have to send you over this way. We're going to keep you safe in cover. We'll keep the Gatekeeper out as bait. You're not actually able to hack from this point, so come across this way. And go on Overwatch. Overwatch. And we'll step on in just a little bit to here and go on Overwatch. That should cover all eventualities for anything that might come towards us. Okay, they're going elsewhere. They should patrol back though, so we're going to wait it out as long as these guys aren't coming towards us. They're just toing and froing. I'm happy with that. So,
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch,
Affirmative, covering now.
Overwatch. Matrix, you may as well stay on Overwatch. I'm going to stay on Overwatch. Dark Shadow, we could actually move you up, maybe. Let's just rotate this a little bit. Yeah, you could get in there without, probably without triggering anything. Although they may be able to see through there. Not worth it. We'll keep you where you are.
Covering now.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
So, not the most interesting of combats at the moment, but we need them to patrol back so that we can engage them on our terms. Like this. Just a little bit further, and then I will be able to shoot at them. And then they'll come charging towards us, and then everyone will shoot at them. We can almost actually hit them with a Void Rift, but I'm going to wait until they've actually chosen their positions.
Got it covered. Got it covered.
You may as well stay here, because they're not going to reveal you.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Now, one turn and we get Null Lance back. This doesn't quite have the range, but when they get a little bit closer, it will do. So I'm happy with that. Gatekeeper, you are bait.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, I forgot to put you on Overwatch. I forgot to put Nazmi on as well. Looks like they didn't patrol at all. So we'll do that again. Overwatch, 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 Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Scanning. Got it covered.
Come on, guys. Patrol just a little bit more. If not, we can engage them, but I would much rather that they were the ones to do it. So avoid rift will get all three of them. Yeah, let's start it off. Now, there is always the chance that we're going to get secondary effects like panic and mind control and other things. Looks like one of them is going to trigger. We don't have rupture, though. When we cause insanity and other things on them, which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice to have that. Ooh, we get a mind control on one. Well, that's going to reveal the other pod. That's actually quite bad for us. He's going to shoot the second pod. Actually, it looks like he didn't trigger. That is actually really good for us. We can't move him out, but we can focus everyone else on the remaining things. So we could still make this work. Let's zoom out a bit. If I step myself to here, I can shoot that guy. Or we can get the gatekeeper in. Gatekeeper in is probably the more sensible option. Bring up the bait. That'll do it. That'll certainly do it. Okay, we can move everyone else up, at least in line with this. So let's do that now. Oh my god, those are all explosive, aren't they? That is a terrible idea. I can get myself into here, though.
Heading out.
Could get 2 at 70 on this guy. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Would have been nice to kill him in one go, but that'll be perfectly fine. And there's the second. Okay, it's going to make the next bit a lot easier for us. Okay, everyone else, step on up and find cover and help out.
Got it covered.
Matrix, you're actually best off where you are for now. Dark Shadow, we need you up here in this corner, please.
I'm all over it.
My avatar needs to be in a better place.
Just as we saw surrounding the gateway in the field, the alien flora seems to flourish in close proximity to the psionic fields passing through these systems.
This would be pretty good for getting a massive rift on it. But we want grenades in if possible. So where is Nazmi? Or have I already moved Nazmi up? I've already moved Nazmi up. Let's move Sing in. Get the avatar in. Jihan can step to that corner. You can actually move, can't you? I think we'll actually leave you where you are. That's because he got Battle Frenzy. We'll bring Jackson up over this side.
Let's move already. Scanning.
And go on Overwatch. Overwatch, and you can end your turn.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So, as these patrol, they're going to reveal. If they patrol. They didn't patrol. Okay. We're not going to have the mind control forever. So let's have a look at our various skills available and see what the options are. Cooldowns are already here. You're not going to be able to Void Rift for a while, but we can stasis that big ass thing if we need to. So I think this is a perfect, air quotes, perfect point for us to engage. Hi guys! Has it only got a stick? Is that all it can do? It's only got a stick, guys. Alright, so it is actually bait. Archon Executioner is just bait. That's fine. That's fine. We can work this out nicely. Where is my avatar? So we need to get a dimensional rift on as many of these as possible. That looks pretty good. Damn near killed one instantly. That was awesome. Null Lance. Ooh, we can only get this this close by one, but it's still good damage, so worth us doing. Ooh, man, that is so close. Okay, as far as stasis goes, we can't actually see any of the bad guys to do. Let's bring the gatekeeper forwards and we'll take a pot shot at the big ass thing. In fact, let's see what the chance of actually hacking it is.
Grab that bomb.
I think it's like going to be actually negative, but 27% chance to control it. Now, it'd only be for a couple of turns, but if we can reduce its hack resistance by getting Jackson to take a shot at it, then that could work quite well. Jackson, I know this is a terrible, terrible idea, but if we run and gun you to here, you could get a rapid fire shot on it.
Getting in close. Got it covered.
So 2 at 64. Cool. I mean, it's not going to be happy about it. It's probably going to get its yeah, annihilation protocol. We missed with the second one.
I'll get him next time.
So annihilation protocol meant it stood up. Let's have a look at the chance to hack it now.
Going haywire.
%, not much better. Wow, really not much better. That was kind of funny in like the least funny way. Okay. So we could get some shredding on him. Let's have a look through our various skills. We need to take his armor down before we do fanfire or anything else on him. Let's zoom out a little bit. If we step forwards to... We need to actually go 2 spaces further forwards than we can in order to get the stasis on. So stasis is out this turn. I'm going to have to say that. Stasis is out. Dark Shadow could get a blaster of one kind or another in there. We've also got incendiary bombs and other things. I think actually going on Overwatch may be the best bet for most of these. I really want to get myself in a better position though. If I step myself down to here... That's not hard cover, that is hard cover. I can't see, I can see from here. Also, there is cover up here, but that's not in range for actually attacking. Okay, so down here.
On my way.
Rapid fire will do some damage on him. It's going to trigger Annihilation Protocol, of course. But we have got it half killed.
It hit the plate.
This actually makes it easier for the rest of us to do stuff because we can stasis him now. Like that if we needed to. 80% chance to hit. Yeah, go for it. Oh, missed. Alright. Not expected, but I guess we'll do what we can to make that work. Dark Shadow, maybe you can stun it with a big thunk. Six damage, not going to be shut down though, is it? No. Close combat specialists. We of course don't want to kill it right next to Jackson.
It hit the plate.
Oh, this could be bad.
Fire over here.
Okay, now is the time to stasis it and focus on everything else. Definitely the right time to do that.
Shields up.
Okay, and for our second trick, I think we're going to have to step a bit closer so we're ready to fight next turn.
Moving to position.
So Matrix, you're still stealthed, which is really, really good for us for when we engage the avatars. It's a bit of a shame because he's got the Mimic Beacon, but I definitely don't want him to reveal at the moment. To that effect, let's actually pull you round this way. And we'll put you on Overwatch over there. Right, Archon Executioner, what can we do with you? We can step you up next to something and then give it a smack. Maybe kill this guy. He might, like, counter-attack you. He might not. I'm guessing the ability is Womp. And that was a Womp. No, he gets health back for killing things. Interesting. Okay. What else can we do? There was another thing that had some health that we could potentially reduce down. Let's step across here and
Position confirmed.
take a shot at this Andromedan. Very nice hit.
Went off the armor.
Okay. Now, knowing that that chap is like that, we could rapid fire him to take him out, but really, I want to... We can step in here and then we can shoot him. That'll work.
Whatever you say.
I want to get someone else to take him out so that we could then take out his suit with the rapid fire. I don't think that's quite going to be enough, though. No, not quite. And it is just you left, isn't it? Well, from where you are, can you get a pistol shot on it? No, you can't. We can step on in. We can lightning hands him.
It is clear.
And then we can fan fire him. That'll work. So, lightning hands, 3 to 6 is not... Well, if we roll 6, it might do just enough damage. Hey!
There you go.
And that means fan fire comes out of the woodwork.
One, two, three.
Nice solid damage. Now, hopefully this one's going to run out and... nope. The Archon Executioner is back on their team. Well, we know he's close combat based, and he's ended up in the Void Rift area, so he may end up taking some damage from that. Ooh.
I can't take much more of this.
A little bit of burning on people, that's not cool. Close combat specialist. Brilliant.
You see that?
Okay. Solving problems. Now, my avatar burning isn't really a problem because it's going to heal up each turn. Dark Shadow burning is more of a problem, but we can still do a gremlin heal on him. So, it's going alright. This thing is the biggest issue, though, and with his explosion range, he's going to be able to get Jackson. So what I want to do is I want to get someone else to kill it. Probably me, which means backing Jackson away. Maybe over this way.
Finally.
Now, obviously, we've got to watch out for the Overwatch at the back, but thankfully, Jackson has Shadow Step. Me, reload.
Back in.
I could Frostbite it. That'll... It won't hurt. Rapid fire on it. Oh, and executed in one. Well, we didn't need to frostbite it then. Cool. So we kept Jackson safe by doing that. We need to take this guy out, which we can do with a pistol shot straight away.
Okay, so I got one.
So 1, 2, 3 enemies still left. We could face off to get rid of that Overwatch and get a bit of extra oomph on everything. That's not a terrible idea. I don't think we're going to have any trouble taking these 3 out. Especially not now. Especially not now. Okay, who next? Are you no longer burning? You're no longer burning, so we don't need to worry about healing you at the moment. That is very useful for us. Because that means we can just get you to take a thunk at the Executioner. Like that. Good shot, Dark Shadow.
X-ray neutralized.
Once again, saving all the ordnance for the end. I think probably killing this guy and then this is going to be best for
I
us.
can handle that.
So Nazmi in. Actually kill the Muton Infector, please. Now everyone can go to town on the mech suit. 75. We can make that better by moving a little bit closer. It is melee based, so it doesn't matter if we stand in the open,
Heading out.
as long as we can see it. Good solid hit. Okay, my avatar can step on down. I agree. I agree entirely. Alright. So, this area has been cleared and we're about ready to move into the final bit. Let's bring Matrix back round this way and we'll come up the center so that we can see what's going on that bridge as we move everyone else across. Gatekeeper, you can come on in to keep Matrix company. Yeah, don't worry about saving cover for anyone. It's not going to be needed. Jackson, you can reload. That was why we retreated you, so that you would be safe.
Rock and roll.
On Overwatch.
Okay, Matrix, you're going to step forwards. Let's bring you up here.
On the move.
And that's kind of what I was expecting. 2 Codices and an Andromedan. We could lead in with a Sting Grenade on these, but really I'd rather just rapid fire them to get them done and dusted straight away. That is the only thing close enough though, at least from where you are. Back here is safe, here is not. Here is safe, here is not. So we can get people in on the sides.
Go, go, go!
Certainly we're going to get everyone up towards the middle area.
Double time.
Oh, is that too close? Damn it! That was a terrible move. Okay, terrible plan. How do we make this better? Can't run and gun. Let's zoom out a bit. We step into here. We are in range to do a regular shot.
I hope it's worth it.
Which at 90% is pretty good. Okay, that's splitting it, which is not
Barely
ideal.
registered.
Sting grenade won't quite reach from there. Maybe if we get Dark Shadow forwards,
I'm on it.
we'll get lucky. One of them, not two of them. At which point it's really not worth it. Just reload. We're going to have to just do the best that we can with this, I think. So you can step across to here.
I'm going.
And go on Overwatch. Now, we could reveal Matrix at this point. Get the Mimic Beacon out there, and we could cut two of them down, actually. Really, I want to bring everyone up together, though. Alright, we're going to get Matrix to kill this first.
I'm busted.
And then it's going to be Mimic Beacon right next to this one, I think. Oh, and that's enough to trigger the cutscene.
This entire facility submerged beneath our oceans. For how long, I wonder? One problem at a time, Doctor.
Form is but a shadow of reality. We seek to defy that which would consume us all. Your efforts deny the surface. You leave us.
So, he's appeared and he's teleported elsewhere, directly behind there. So that's not a problem, but it sometimes takes a while before it gives us back control. There we go. So we need to try and work out how we're going to manage this. Let's charge everyone in as close as we can at this point. I need my avatar right up in this fight. So let's get my avatar right over here. I wish we had time for the cooldowns. That is the biggest issue that we've got. Right, Gatekeeper, you're gonna come on in and we're gonna open you up, and you're gonna get a gateway. Yeah, get a gateway on all of them. I should have done the gateway before the Mimic Beacon. But it is what it is. Didn't actually hurt the Mimic Beacon at all. You're cloning back over this way. That's actually not too bad for us, because we can step in and give you a blast. Let's zoom out a bit. We can see you from here.
On your order.
And Soulfire will just kill you.
I think you're melting. Hostile terminated. Scanning.
So yes, not ideal, but we'll do what we can with it. Ever vigilant, of course, giving us an Overwatch shot. That's pretty solid, actually.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Womp. Mimic Beacon has done its job. So we've just got these two to kill before we can move on. That's not going to be bad. Let's close on up. Get the big blast. No, we missed. Alright, fair enough. Matrix. We could get you to do a stab. No, let's have a look at more sensible options. For me, I've got a 100% chance to hit and a 70% chance to hit.
By the numbers.
There's the one. And with rapid fire, we'll be able to take this thing out. Hopefully. There we go. So that leaves just one dude with 4 health left. Who's got the next biggest chance to hit? I mean, Matrix could at this point actually just step round to the side and shoot him across. We can always run backwards if there's another pod. Which there isn't. Using your gun, Matrix.
See that one?
Alright. Everyone needs to pull forward to this point now.
On it.
Everyone in.
Go, go, go!
Now, there are 3 avatars for us to kill. We face them one at a time. But I do have plans for taking them out. The final one is going to be Jackson doing his Icarus jump and then rapid firing it at point blank range. That is like the final suicide jump dive thing. Let's go on Overwatch. One of them, I should be able to grapnel myself in and rapid fire it to death after we've sting grenaded it or something like that. That'll be pretty good as well.
That's affirmative.
And the other one is the first one that we're going to be facing, which will probably end up blaster bombing and all kinds of other stuff. Let's reload over here.
Reloaded. Got it. Move
And of course we are just charging on in as far as we can get.
Roger that.
Now, until we actually move through to this area, the final fight doesn't start. There are portals along the edge which will start spawning in damn annoying enemy reinforcements. So we want to do this last bit as quickly as we can.
On the move.
Once we're in and ready.
It's killing time. Seems doable.
So making sure everyone is reloaded and ready is of the utmost importance.
Overwatch. I'm ready. Absolutely. On your order.
And I'm just going to say, a victory at all costs is still a victory. If people die on this bit, then as long as we win the mission, I'm okay with that.
On Overwatch.
Of course, the Gatekeeper is the one who's going to be taking most of the bait / firepower. Still got 4 armor, still pretty solid. Who else? Right, we can actually just start lining everyone up.
Location.
I'm going. Let's do this.
Alright, that's
Affirmative. Covering
Moving to
now.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
that's it for everyone here. Let's start scanning in.
What's over there?
Sing up. I think it'll be me next, most probably. Oh, actually, I can't squeeze through. Let's get the Gatekeeper in. We want to keep the Gatekeeper away from the cover if possible because we don't want him destroying it. We'll put my avatar guarding this side. That's okay.
Got it.
Our other Psyker over this side. We've still
Get it done.
obviously got Void Rift and Stasis available to us. Soulfire will be back before we're engaging anything. And my avatar over this side, we've got mind control, so we can periodically just steal enemy troops as they come along. Probably the first group that we encounter, we will rift them and mind control one of them. We can't actually get Matrix any further forward than that, so let's put you in there for now. Dark Shadow, you can also come up here.
Heading out.
And we'll just make a little bit of space there.
On it.
Scanning. Come get some.
Just lost a little bit of cover there, but that's okay.
Headed there now. Overwatch.
Now, there is a central plinth that we can't quite see that I know the first one starts on. So really, that's what we're aiming for. That's where we want the big bullets to fly to. So what we might do is we might head around this side, try and get up here and get a blast across at him. I think this is the first portal that ends up opening up. So if I'm right, that will work quite well. If I'm wrong, then it won't work well at all.
Solid copy.
Oh, and bad guys can come through this. Most notably, the Archons can.
Here I come.
Okay, that's fine. Let's get me over that side as well.
Good to go.
Right, we can bring more people up to reinforce.
Roger that. Running.
Matrix, I think we'll put you there for now.
Going.
Still obviously got the Rage Strike.
I'm on it.
My avatar can come around this side. I'm pretty certain you can't mind control one of their avatars, although that would be kind of funny if you could. So,
On Overwatch.
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 Overwatch. Gatekeeper, you can actually just step forward a tiny bit. You can come over this way. Hopefully that won't trigger anyone new.
No need to ask twice.
Sing right on in. Okay, let's Overwatch on everyone that's not a
On
Gatekeeper.
Overwatch.
So we are, of course, edging our way in. Now we could charge the Gatekeeper in as the initial reveal. If we get lucky and he manages to get a hit on that, then that could work really well for us. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Dark Shadow up to here.
Moving to position. Advent troops here.
And then depending on what this guy does, we may get a sting grenade on him. Right, he's coming down and closer. This is really actually quite good for us. That's less useful, but...
proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we have passed the point of rational discourse.
We didn't come here to talk.
Yeah. Take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired.
The other thing is Incendiary Bomb is very useful because it will start him burning. It will stop him using his abilities to some extent. And, you know, I like the shredding it does as well. So we'll get that started. Okay, my mistake. It doesn't stop him teleporting. But he is, of course, burning now. Now, for me... I can't see him from where I am. That is a real shame. You can get a Dimensional Rift on him, though. That's not going to end the turn. So we'll do that. We'll make him move again. Here he goes. A slightly better / worse place. I mean, I can soul him from there. My main person can see him, though, which is far more interesting. Also, Jackson can get a Frost Bomb on him if we move up a little bit. The other option is we can get Jackson to run and gun into the middle and double blast him from point blank range, which may not be the worst idea. It does mean that Jackson will be dangerously exposed to these guys. But we could aid protocol him, we could do a whole bunch of stuff. So let's start crazy plan number 1.
Already there.
So rapid fire, 90% chance to crit. This is going to do a lot of damage. This is why Jackson is on this mission. This is what we've been building the entirety of Jackson's build to. One down. Well done, Jackson. That was thoroughly awesome. Let's get everyone else in to save your life. Okay. So we can aid protocol. Let's remember that. Bringing me across, I'll be able to shoot this thing at least. It's already burning. We only need to shoot it once. So it's now burning and poisoned. Although I probably could have done with doing more damage. That is a little bit annoying. Matrix, we can actually bring you forwards to here as well, and you can get a shot in on it.
Seems doable.
Oh, also you can see the one up there. Ooh. Well, we could get a rocket on these guys. I think that's probably going to be a bit overkill. But being able to see them means we can also shoot them from over here. Lightning Hands will finish this guy off. In fact, the other thing is we've got the potential grapple, so we can step up here and do more damage as well. Shame we're not quite close enough to be able to grapple up on this side. Let's just get the Lightning Hands on this. So he's gone. And those are too far away. But we could step in and make them close enough. probably best to actually just step into here.
Alright, I'll go.
Woohoo! I love the sharks swimming around outside. Okay, so these are not terrible things that are happening at the moment. You are like one space away from being able to do something useful with your Void Rift. Right, let's do Matrix next. You're 50% up on this chap. Very good hit. Is that going to be enough to... No, it's not going to be enough that he burns to death, but that's enough that if we miss him with Jihan, then he's going to die. So we could step down... No, because we want to get aid protocol. Let's do aid protocol before I forget about it. Oh, actually, we could just stasis Jackson. We can step up to here and get stasis on Jackson, and then he's safe. So we'll save stasis just in case we need it. Let's zoom out a bit. Where can we go to? We could go to... This is as far zoomed out as we can actually practically get. It is the worst place to be engaging from. Really, we need to be standing in a dangerous place in order to get the engagement we want. Who have we got left? My avatar can't do much. So we may as well bring my avatar forwards to here. Alright, let's bring the bait out. The bait can take a shot at the one at the back. Well, it's a bit of damage. They'll all help. It's all red fog. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Go on Overwatch. I think because of the position, we're going to have to just bring people up and put them on Overwatch.
No problem, boss. I'm on it.
And you're going to stasis Jackson, because Jackson is standing in the open at the moment.
Nothing gets through.
Nothing gets through indeed. So there's 2 avatars remaining. We've got to wait for them to actually spawn in before we can do anything with them. Wow, 6 damage. Maybe the other one will burn to death. Ah, not quite. Still, if it comes towards us, it'll get shot at and missed, and that will kill it.
Reinforcements inbound.
Right, is this another avatar coming in? No, it's just Shoggoths and Face Loxon and nasty claw-related beasties. They're a good distraction, but they're not much else. They're also not particularly worrisome because they're slow. You're alright, Matrix?
Incoming over here.
Don't worry. It's a shame they actually went that way round, but I suppose it's probably better for us that they did. Reasonable Overwatch fire coming in.
Weak hit.
And it couldn't do anything at all because stasis. So we get a tiny bit of breathing room while these guys... Ah, I thought we were going to get some breathing room. Maybe we won't. Alright. Where is my avatar? Here's my avatar. There is nothing that we can mind control in range. These guys are going to be annoying. We kind of need to take them out ASAP. This guy is going to burn to death. So Jackson, I'm tempted to bring you up here and have you rapid fire the Archon wherever he's ended up.
Finally.
The hell? Alright, we're actually going to need to find where he's got to. So let's step Jihan round.
Designated coordinates.
There he is. Man, that is a little bit annoying. Give him a shot, point blank range.
Skirted him.
Jackson just can't quite see him from there. Okay, for me, I can't quite get close enough to do anything about those codices. They have stopped just shy of my range. This, on the other hand, we could void them and open up a whole bunch of them. Sorry, I say void them. We could gateway them and open up a whole bunch of them. They'll teleport all over the place, but we may be able to do something worthwhile with them. The other option is we get Dark Shadow with a Sting Grenade to stop them teleporting all over the place, and then we do similar. So Dark Shadow, step forwards.
Heading out.
Sting Grenade is just going to get 2 of them, but it's better than nothing.
Boom!
And one of them stunned for 0 turns. Well, that's a bit useless. And don't get me wrong, I love the fact that you know, it actually did say stunned 0. That is kind of funny. Right, let's open the shell. And we'll get a gateway on these. This one, of course, is going to be able to split, but the others aren't. Okay. My avatar can step forwards, and actually we could take control of one codex for now and then do something impressive with it. Although if that was going to happen, I'd probably want to take control of the one over there. Does mind control end the turn? It does not. Choices. I think let's bring Sing up.
It is clear.
Sing, you can kill this one. In fact, we could go in Serial and... No, because Serial takes both actions. We've already moved. So that's not going to happen. Let's just kill this one. And then we can mind control one of the others.
big deal.
Because we want to present appealing targets. So my avatar can step on down here. Null Lance could kill one, or we can mind control it, and mind controlling it's going to be better for us. We may have time to mind control one more thing before everything finishes, but no, it's good for what it is. Now you, if we step to here, we can see you, so we can get a decent shot.
Heading out.
Soulfire, 6 to 8.
Your body grows weak.
Try dodging this. Nice. Matrix, I think you can probably finish this off. Don't miss. Oh, come on.
Not
You
even
had
close.
one job. One blimmin' job. Alright. So if I step myself to here, I can kill it. I'm only standing slightly in the open if I do that.
Heading out.
Saving your ass once again.
That's right.
Okay, so we've got these two to worry about, and we've got these three to worry about. We can step a bit closer and go on Overwatch for when things move around a bit. But realistically, these guys are going to teleport. So wherever we end up moving to is not going to be ideal. He's going to burn to death. We don't need to worry about that.
Covering now.
Jackson, you can actually reload.
Ready to engage.
Okay, you're disoriented, so you're not teleporting anywhere.
Looks like they called in some friends.
If we're lucky, this is going to be another one of the avatars, but it probably won't be.
On advent position.
Yes, it is. Cool. Good attempt. Didn't do what we needed, though. Clustering nicely together. Very nicely together. Well, that's asking for some kind of explosive. I don't know what else to say about that. Good. Always like it when they miss as well. Right, where's he going? Oh, he's not going too far. Cool.
Looks like they called in backup.
Even more on the same one. That's alright, actually. Less fun that it's chrysalids. Why'd they have to go after me? Why couldn't they be going after... Well, good close combat specialist there, Jackson. If they went after Matrix, then they'd get slashed as they came near him.
Hit the armor.
Just like, well, this, I guess. There's a shot. Here's a hit coming. Oh, Matrix, come on. Don't miss. You had one job. So we want to stop this guy teleporting around all over the place. Our best bet for that is going to be getting a sting grenade in. And that's going to have the added advantage of affecting all these things nearby. That is actually probably going to be the best one we can do.
Get ready for a surprise!
It's pretty good, and to stun as well. Inhuman reflexes, really. Okay, now with salvo, let's zoom in a bit. We can get some explosives going over here. Can we get all three of them? It looks like we can just about. It's really hard to see whether it's actually on that space or not. Yes, it is.
Boom!
This is leaving us a little bit exposed, but this is totally worth it. Ah, he's gone. I thought with his stun he was not going to do that. Not to worry. Not to worry at all. So Matrix can start slashing things to death. 1, 2, 3 easily. Maybe even the 4th with a little bit of help. So Matrix, we're going to put you on Reaper.
Fear the Reaper.
We'll get a Rage Strike going on that guy, because that'll round out the last of his bits and bobs. And then we'll get you to come back and work your way through everyone else. Now I wonder, can you actually then flesh straight back on him? And if so, how much damage would it do? 9 to 13. Well, we won't start with that, certainly. Oh my god, we can send you all the way over to that codex. No. No, we'll start off with the big dude at the back.
Not too shabby.
And then we will sensibly work our way through the remaining ones.
Impressed yet?
Now, actually, before we carry on, Jackson. We can't quite get you where I want you in order to blast that chap. Can I grapple somewhere useful to be able to rapid fire him? Not really. So we need someone else to do a little bit of damage. And you will be perfect, actually. We step Jihan round here.
Moving.
He'll do 2 damage at a minimum. 3 damage because of the dodge. That's
Right on the margins.
weak, but it will make him move again.
Burning ammo fast.
Man, that is quite far. That is really, really far, actually. Where did I leave Matrix? There you are. Not quite going to have the range to go back over to get him. But I reckon if I grapple up, I might be able to see him and shoot him. Where can I actually see from? Yeah, if I move to here.
On my way.
If I grapple over here,
Going up.
I'll get my rapid fire on him. It's only 78%, but it's a good chance to hit with both of them. That's one. Cool. Alright, so now we're just down to immediate problem elimination. We can get a Void Rift on these potentially. Could shoot these. Right, let's get Matrix to carry on doing his stabby.
Well, how about that?
That's one. And two.
Did you see that one?
We'll come back to this lot over here in a moment. What we need to do is we need to carry on focusing on these. So it's going to be pistol shot first of all.
Armor still holding.
And yeah, we'll just snapshot him.
One down, thousands to go.
Now, stunned. This dude is not. We do still have the frost bomb though, so we can step on in, we can get a frost bomb on him, and then we don't care about either of these. Jackson's then free to go full run and gun Icarus jump murder on the last guy. So while we're waiting for that, I suppose, for want of a better way of putting it, let's start bringing everyone else over to help out this way.
I'm on it.
Matrix, you could do one more flesh, I guess. Let's do this one. That's reasonable damage. You've done well mopping up the mobs that we had. We'll deal with all of that in a little bit. So Jackson, you're going to step on in.
Let's do this.
And we will get that frost bomb on this chap before he does anything nasty to us. Okay, I think we are just left with these ones over here. So what do we got? We've got some nasty things. You can't do a gateway, so we may as well close your shell. And let's have a look at the potential actual damage. So 80% chance to hit each of those, that's pretty good. We've got Psionic Bomb that we can do here, and we've got Teleport. Psionic Bomb doesn't... sorry, it does end the turn. It'll probably be a reasonably safe thing to do. But we can teleport first. So let's get ourselves somewhere safe. Air quotes safe, of course. Psionic Bomb on these four. Weapon disabled for what weapons they had. My avatar can kill this one. Or no, let's see if this guy can do it. What's the chance to hit? 43. We could come across. We could effectively run that that Overwatch and get a better shot at him. It's not going to do much damage, and we've got a hell of a lot of health on it. %, much better. Please eat it. There we go. Nom 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 nom. I like how it opens its shell happily, just like, oh yeah, I did a good thing. Which means that we can actually get this Null Lance on. We actually had it for a moment there on these two. Ooh, pretty powerful. Okay, well, Dark Shadow, at this point I'm actually really tempted to run you forward so that you're in a better position to help next turn. Let's get you into here so that your blaster bomb's in position for wherever we need it to be. They're still looking at my lovely, lovely codex up on top.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Tiny bit of close combat specialist. Although you've not exactly got much ammo left. There's the other close combat specialist. And that one's a miss. That's understandable. That's acceptable.
Shot wide.
Panic but won't go off the edge. Shoots at his already injured buddy, joining the winning team. That's what he's doing. Right. Our codex is almost certainly going to die. The hell? He's taking out one of the entire pillars. That's what he's doing. Doesn't quite know what it's doing. Maybe we get to keep him for another turn. Looks like we might just get to keep him for another turn. Okay, that's annoying, but not really that bad for us. We're not relying on any of these guys for the final avatar.
The cavalry's here.
And the final avatar's over this side. No, it's not. Alright, looks like we have to hold out just a little bit longer. Not a problem, we've totally got this. So, knowing that these guys are all up there, we can step on in and we can do some kind of rifty thing. I think if we get our actual avatar over here. In fact, no, let's start with you up on top. You can't do a Psy Bomb. Just a regular shot, or no, we can teleport and take full advantage of repositioning. Let's take the height advantage as well. Hell yeah. It's only 5 damage, but it's 5 damage that we weren't doing before. Okay, this avatar can come across to here. Now, because we've got so much ordnance left, I can actually afford to use some over here. Let's get an acid bomb in on these guys, yeah.
Grenade out.
And we want to save the incendiary bomb, so let's use another acid bomb on the dudes up on top.
Throwing grenade.
Zoom out for dramatic effect.
advised.
You need to actually move out of that area. So let's get you over here. We can do a Void Rift, which will probably finish that guy off. Or we could do a Void Rift, which will finish that one. Let's go for this one.
Step into
Because
the
he's got to
void.
run in order to reach anything. And he's going to be burning to death. Well, burning with acid, that is. Cool. So he's dead. You are not in danger of being smacked by anything, so let's have a look at what you can do to help over here. Yeah, shooting backwards is pretty good. I do feel like we could do more with you, though. It's such a shame that you've actually got to move out of the area. We can come across this way and then we can fan fire. Yeah, fan fire on this guy.
Too fast for ya.
Nice. Jackson, you're going to have to reload no matter what we get you doing. He's probably going to not be frozen at the end of the turn. So we might want to move you somewhere else. Matrix, you can do 2 slashes. Let's get that happening. Why not? We'll actually get both of them done. There we go. It does mean you're going to get smacked next turn, but it's taking a distraction hit for the team. Actually, within place of it, you can move away. Haha, I forgot about that. Even better. Alright, well, back the hell out. Come over this way. In fact, come over this way.
No problem, boss.
So we're going to step in just here. Oh, wait, that's still... Is that too close? I don't think that's too close. I don't think it's too close. We're going to risk it. That was not worth it, though. That was totally not worth it.
Enemy still up. Burn it through ammo fast.
Ah, head trigger. All right. Well, give it another go. Don't miss this one. If you miss this one, you suck so much. There we go.
Well, how about that? Got no ammo.
Okay. For me, I need to reload. And probably get a rapid fire on this guy. Cool. So we've got one Walker, one Andromedan, one Panicked Dude. Actually, we can take pot shots now. May as well go for this one. Gradually eliminating the problems. In fact, let's see if we can steal this Andromedan shell. %61%, that's worth going for. Ooh, alright. Aim and defense increase, that sucks, but it is only an Andromedan shell.
Can't get through.
Okay, the gatekeeper is going to come back over this way for being more distraction. Let's bring him to here, and then he can take a better shot at that. Missed, but mostly he's there to draw fire. Okay, so Jackson, we're gonna have to move you away. Let's try and get you somewhere safe. Desperately trying to look for places that I would consider to be safe. I mean, this is relatively safe, but he'll run towards you and then maybe glob at you. Let's put you behind this cover over here. Okay. We were far enough away, that's fine. He's dead, good.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Is this the final one? There it is. That is Jackson's target. As long as we don't get covered in acid this turn. Yes, run that way, like it's going to help. That Codex is surprisingly lucky. Good solid hit there, Jackson. Hopefully it's enough to make him miss. Just like that! Awesome. That guy's taking a shot at me. I'm okay with this. Ow! Taking one for the team. Literally taking one for the team.
Looks like they called in backup.
Okay, so we know where the Avatar is. And this is the point where having a blaster bomb ready to go is really, really useful. Dark Shadow, please open it up.
Nowhere to hide.
Where's he going to teleport to? A slightly better position for us. That's where. We can't quite get an incendiary bomb on him as well. So, Jackson, you're up next. Now, there is a distinct possibility, because it's crashed every other time that we've done this, that the Icarus jump is going to crash. So, I'm just going to save. I'll be right back. Get in position. Don't worry about that little thing above your head. 100% chance to hit. Let's run and gun to make crits bigger. And rapid fire. 26 damage. 27 damage. 2 of the avatars taken out by Jackson himself. We built a god killer.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her! Move! Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working. Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home. Commander, you okay? We just lost contact. What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
link, enveloping the commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
We do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vital stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Well, that
The Liberation
was
Network
awesome.
broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
More Blatten. And that is an ominous hint for what's coming in the future. Well, that was a pretty awesome campaign, I have to say. 53 missions to get through it. That's because we did the better Pod Plus and Long War mods. That really drew it out. And pointing it out, 1,305 aliens killed versus a normal average of 509. One mission lost, which obviously we saw that just recently, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how that went. 23 soldiers saw action, 91 promotions earned, 2 psionics trained, one of which actually came along on the final mission. 9 scientists, 10 engineers, a lot of days for the various bits of research. Again, a hazard of the difficulty we were playing on. And overall, we got a hell of a lot of resources. But with the mods, everything costs that much more. This has been XCOM 2. Thank you very much for joining me for this journey. It has been so much fun playing through this. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break from XCOM 2 just to rest and recoup and make sure I don't burn out on it. But I will be back for another Long War 2 campaign. So stay tuned to the channel and see what comes over the next coming weeks. Thank you so much. I will see you soon.